The law of sines is used in conjunction with the law of cosines to solve oblique triangles, that is, triangles that are not right. And it uses ratios as opposed to an equation like the law of cosines, which looks very similar to the Pythagorean theorem. The law of sines is used for angle, side angle, angle side, and side side angle. And when you use those, you're looking at, again, you're mainly just looking at given information. This is not about similarity proofs, not about congruence proofs from geometry. It's about having an angle, a contained side, and another angle, or two angles in a row, and then a side, or two sides in a row, and then an angle. Now, this case right here is called the ambiguous case, meaning you don't actually know the result unless you do a little bit extra work. That will be a separate lesson. Again, the ambiguous case is just a critical piece of mathematical just logic, which I will show you in another set of videos. So in this video, we're only going to focus on angle, side angle, and angle side. And so what are the ratios? These ratios are side A to sine of angle A is equal to B side B, sine of angle B equals side C divided by sine of angle C. And you only would use, remember, you're only going to use two ratios at a time. So you can only use this portion and not this portion. Or, you could use these two and not this one. Or you could use A and C. And you could also, if you would rather, you can put the angle on the top and the side on the bottom. These are equivalent statements, side and then angle, or angle and then side. And there's also something really important that I call the key ratio. And this is just a Mr. King thing, but I found that finding a key ratio is the key to the problem. It also allows you to continue to use that ratio throughout the problem and not make a rounding error. If you kind of skip around, you might get an answer that's slightly off to the hundredths or tenth place. And that's very important to not be off a little bit when you take the SAT or later when you take an AP Calc or AP other math class. They want 3 correct decimal places. So by maintaining this key ratio, you're likely to get those 3 decimal places correct. So just a recap, the law of sines is a ratio of side to angle compared to another side and another angle, or you could do the reciprocal of that. It's mathematically equivalent. You need to find a key ratio of a side and an angle. That's what the key ratio is referring to. Find one side and one angle and use it to find the rest of the portions of the problem.